694 COMC Mailday time. So let's take a look at the ePack stuff. There's Fleer Ultra in here. I'll be giving an in-depth look of how those look. They look great. But first, let's look at some other stuff. Of course, I got a random mix of things in here, as per usual. So, first is some Upper Deck Cosmic stuff. This was another ePack only release that came out around the same time as a Ultra. It's a space themed product. So they're all thick stock. These were either pulls or stuff I bought on COMC for like dirt cheap. Stuff to put in my dollar box. I didn't pull anything good from it, but Galileo, Isaac Newton, just some other random stuff. Dollar box cards. Someone will like something like that, right? They're cool cards. One CHL card, Drake Rimshaw, LA Kings legend. He played for the Kings one game at the end of the COVID season. Never got a rookie card, unfortunately, but he was a ECHL level player, but was on the Kings taxi squad the entire COVID season, and then got to play in the last game of the season, and since then he's not played an NHL game since. Just some random stuff, a couple of Despy Game used cards. Local shows, sell those there. Not for much, but for more than I paid. A few platinum cards. These are awesome. Wish I was around buying these when these came out. The 17-18 color wheels are the best. It's got the etched look. I don't know how to describe it, but crazy nice. And a couple more. Mr. Mikey Anderson. Rainbow Rookie Auto. And the Kempe Cosmic out of 65. One game dated moments. A McDavid. So many of these. Probably like the 5th or 6th one of these I have. But they're limited to $4.99. It's a cool picture. A Gavrikov exclusive Young Gun. Don't see me picking up too much Young Guns, but it's popped up for like $10. He's good, so I'll take it. Byfield Reflections Purple or Amethyst, whatever they call it, out of 300. Kopitar out of 1,000. A few of these. And Byfield, who's living up to the hype, at least at the end of the season, playing really good. And Alex Turcotte, who is not looking too good. A couple foil Young Guns, Benoit and Dakota Joshua. This one's being sold locally at the shows. One metal auto, just a Denisenko. It's like $1. Still some upside there. It's a cool looking card for $1. And of course some more metal X's. If they pop up for cheap, I'll snag them. So there's Ovechkin, Byfield, and Raymond. 2 rookies. These are out of $4.99, the achievement version, which are relatively cheap. Now let's get on to Fleer Ultra. There's a fair bit of it here. This stuff's nice. So I picked up on COMC 3 of these Rink Masters insert sets. 30 cards, and it probably cost me around, let's just say, $10-15 in between that to put together the full sets. And these cards do look quite nice. It doesn't show in the ePack scan at all, but they're super textured. Super nice in person. It's got a little bit of a rainbow effect to it if you get it in the right light. Can't really get it now. I know like this middle part obviously, and same with the gold, but even the black part, there's a little bit of a rainbow to it. Doesn't really show well, but hard to see, but doesn't really matter. These cards look great. And the singles are selling very well on eBay, so like even the Gretzky itself is selling for like 15 bucks at times. So I put together 3 sets, along with some extras I got as well. Yeah, just a few extras. I got like 5 more of those Gretzkys on the way too. There's a handful of them. Forgot this one, Vinny Lettieri, HL Auto. One last non-Fleer Ultra card. Then the Medallions. I put together a full set of these as well. These are just some extras, but Tavares, Hughes, David, and Crosby. So those are just some extras. Here's the full set. Pull it out here. Yeah, so 50 cards. This probably cost around 15-20 bucks to put together. These are super cheap on COMC. These are relatively easy to hit. The parallels not so much. I do have a parallel here to show, but yeah, here's the full set. Really good looking cards in person. And I'll give you a closer look at them in a second here. But super nice. Easy set to put together. I might put together another one as well. I think someone may want to buy some more. So here, just take out this Quinn Hughes. So yeah, these things again are super crazy. So much detail and like the texture. They are embossed, as you can see. These things sparkle in the sunlight. So cool. Yeah, and these are cool. These have like a sort of, it's not chrome obviously, but it's like reflective. You can see, you know, my hand and everything like that. For some of the parallels, including the base. Not all of them are like that though. You'll see eventually. I have more coming. All right, let's get into some other things. Other Fleer Ultra cards. Let's go with the 30th anniversary. I think these are what they are, the 30th anniversary. This is an insert set. It has a terrible checklist, terrible player selection. But I picked up some of the cooler ones. Gardner, Hall, Reeves, Clark, Bossy, Smith, Richter, Coffey, and Sidler. So there's like no Crosby, no McDavid, no Ovechkin, no Gretzky, no Lemieux. Which is a little strange, but again, these look good. They shine better on camera than in person. I can't really see the rainbow effect too well, which is unfortunate, but they still look good. If I'm not mistaken, these are a 30-card checklist for those. What's next? Wait, there's random blue. Here's the base. Of course, the blue parallel. Base parallels, nothing crazy for the most part. It's mostly just the color up there changing. It's right at $3.99, the blues. Where's the silvers? There they are. Yeah, these are the 1 per pack silvers. It's the same thing. It's just the foil changes ever so slightly. Picked up a few of those. I think the Matthews was a pull. These are cooler though, the rainbow foils. Once the card's all foily like this, they're pretty cool. It's a McDavid. It's the only one I have. I don't have any of the speckled or the gold or anything like that, but cool. I do have a red McDavid incoming though, out of 91. That'll be in my next COMC video. Let's get on to some inserts. The seeing doubles, I thought these were going to be foily, but they're just a standard card stock, unfortunately. But they still look nice. And they're relatively cheap. One of the more common inserts from Fleer Ultra. So You can find them for not much. I think every single one of those probably cost me around 30 cents each. Nifty 50, no, not nifty 50s, fabulous 50s. Corey Perry, Charlie Simmer, and Adam Graves. I was thinking of putting together a set of this. I opted against it. But again, these are really nice. Standard cardstock, but good looking for a standard cardstock card. Nothing too crazy, but they're nice. Same with the Ultra Abilities, nothing too crazy here. Comic book style, people like that for sure. Again, one of the more common inserts in Fleer Ultra. So, relatively cheap. You can find most of them for under 30 cents on COMC. This one I pulled. Just didn't feel like selling it for so cheap. Just get it shipped, stick it in a dollar box. The Slot Machines Enforcer or Tough Guy themed insert set. It's a little more shiny in person. Doesn't really catch the silveriness of it, but nothing crazy, but they're cool. Somewhat of a tougher insert, but they're cheap because obviously no big stars in this insert set, but they're cool. It's like the Enforcer cards. Pizazz, these are awesome. There's a Zegras rookie. Yeah, the colors on this thing are mad. And you got the etched foil in there, gives the card some depth. And the colors on this thing just pop. Super, super nice. These are cheap too. I picked up another Zegras Pizazz today for 57 cents. And I know there's plenty of copies for under $1, and this is a rookie, so you can get them for cheap. And one Padman. These are crazy too. The Brodeur. I think I have more of these incoming. Good thing I have a foam here. Everything's okay. But yeah, these are crazy too. Super foily. Laser cut as well. So it is holes. You can tell it's laser cut. Sort of by the brown burnt edge. Which is a cool little touch. Yeah, super detailed, super shiny. Super nice. And the last two cards. Let's do the red medallions first. So I did get one medallion parallel in this shipment. I have more incoming in the next one. But this is the ruby red with McDavid. This thing is awesome. This deep cherry red. Look at that. That thing's crazy. I have a super nice picture of this up on my Instagram. Maestro934 if you want to check it out. Yeah, that's one good looking card. Better than PMG's? I think so. Just awesome. That is out of 50, 41 of 50. Yeah, and these are selling really good too, these medallion parallels. I picked this up for $107, which is pretty good, I would say. I haven't seen any eBay sales of this ruby red yet for McDavid, but other parallels are doing pretty good. And they are really nice cards. If you buy any of these, you're getting good quality. They're nice and embossed. Got a super crazy texture. The platinum ones, though, out of 25, those things are awesome. I saw a couple of those in person today. Not my own. I'll have those in a later shipment, but those things are so nice. So much nicer. Those have like a matte finish to them versus, like the mirror glossy finish the base and even the ruby red has. It's just crazy. And the last card is the Ultra Teams. This is a 1 in 500 pack insert. 25 card checklist, so it's really tough to pull a good player like Crosby. But I bought this for 60 bucks on the site. Pretty cheap. And this thing is crazy. So, of course, you got the matte finish, players in gloss. You have the gold foil, and that's also a blue foil. It's not gloss there. It's a blue foil, so you have gold foil on blue foil, which is pretty rare. You don't really see two colors of foil on cards, but at least not these days. That is one very detailed card. Yeah, I was very happy to pick up one of these, let alone a Crosby. Yeah, just look at the design on that. It's crazy nice. So I have the total odds on this specific card on my Instagram as well. It's like 1 in 12,500 packs to pull Crosby. So, yeah, they're tough. These are more than, I think these are 1 in 3 cases to pull one. So, they are tough. But there are some cheap ones out there. I've seen ones go for less than 20 bucks. And Crosby for 60 is pretty good. That's a good deal, I find. The rumored print run of these, well, not rumored, but the estimated print run via calculations, someone did it on Twitter, is 65. So probably around 60, 65, 75 print run range on these. Crazy. And that is it for the ePack portion of this video, or of this COMC Mailday. I'll have the non-ePack stuff, which includes some really nice cards in it too, soon. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.